Here at Coach Mike Heimerman as he and Djimon Gumbs prepare to go to Eugene. And again, Coach, congratulations. It's becoming a yearly thing for you to go out west. Earlier in the season, you said your throwers were a little bit ahead of schedule. When you started this year, did you think you'd have a guy or multiple guys in the national meet, let alone in two events?
No, yes and no. I mean, you always think so, but you know, their marks last year, I thought, you know, they're going to improve. I didn't know we'd be this far ahead of schedule because, you know, we kid all the time with Djimon is, you know, some of the marks we've already hit this year, I had set up for kind of his career here. So we've almost hit it. You know, we wanted to be at least a 19-meter shot putter, which check, he's 1922. We wanted to be a 60-meter discus thrower, and he's thrown 58-90. So we're really, really close to that. And here it is, year one. Now, like we were just talking yesterday, let's not think we're going to make this big of a jump again next year, but you know, these jumps get harder and harder to make, but he's done very, very well. And after our inter-squad meet in around that Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving break, I knew that I had a special group and that they were going to do some big things this year, but it's still impressive what he's done.
He wasn't particularly healthy toward the end of outdoor. I mean, it's a long year, people get banged up, but and he's such a positive person. Has that played into his ability to fight through that and to work through that little bit of a tweak?
Well, the mind's the strongest muscle in the body, and he exudes positive energy. So his mind's telling his body he's okay, even though his body's not quite 100%. He's telling his mind's telling his body it's go time, and we're going to make this happen. And that's kind of what he was telling me at regionals. He said, "Hey, this is it. This could be the last meet." So he goes, "I'm going to make it happen." Now, knock on some wood, he is decently healthy right now, not 100%. No one is at probably this time of the year. Everybody's got some type of bang up, but you know, he's better than he is not. So he's going to go out there and hopefully mix it up. And you know, I think he can throw a little bit further, which is amazing. You know, because he's still not hitting everything at 100%.
His first male thrower in school history to go to the Nationals in two events, and only the second one total, going way back to Tracy Rue. And what company to keep there. But what does that mean? You're a former thrower. You've got so much invested in this program. What does that mean for you, you know, especially with the marks across the nation? And how does it change his preparation, or does it change his preparation for Nationals going in two events instead of one?
No, it doesn't change the preparation. It almost makes it the same as it has been all year because he's doing both events. But it's special because I don't know if there's too many guys. I hadn't looked at the list. I hadn't had enough time yet. But I don't know if there's anybody else. If there is, there might be one, if not two, just one other guy that's doing the double. So he's in special company already. I mean, anytime you make it to the national championships in an event, you're in the top 24 in the country. I mean, there was almost 24 throwers at conference. So, and there's 32 conferences, I think. So there's a lot of guys and women, of course, that do these events. So just to make it in the top 24 is special, and he's done that in two events, which is super special. I know you talked about Tracy. Tracy did it, was my first athlete, and she did it back-to-back years in 2010 and 2011. So, you know, I'm not saying Djimon's got to do it the next year and the year after that because he's got 2 years of eligibility, but I hope he don't put that pressure on himself. But, you know, to do it all in the first year is special, but it doesn't change up our mindset. And, you know, for me I'm a former thrower, and that's the events that I coach here, the throwing events. It is special, but, you know, he had a goal all year, and that was to make me the third best thrower in school history, and he did that at regionals. You know, I didn't want to say that a whole lot, but he already knew. We kidded right after he threw the throw and the mark came up that he was happy. He pointed out himself, was like, and then, you know, 3. So, you know, it's all good. So that was his big goal of the year, and he's accomplishment. There was a couple other throwers that wanted to do that and never got it done, so he's done it in year 1. So that's just something else for Djimon that he's clicked off that list already.
All right, Coach, thanks so much. Good luck in Eugene.
Thank you.